Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the quarterfinals of the Zowie eXTREMESLAND Shanghai 2018. TNC versus MVP is just about to go live, and map number 1 is gonna be Dust 2. MVP are gonna be starting off this solid aggression towards an A-long push, and let's see what they're able to do right now. We do have Pro, who's already managed to sneak in all the way towards lower tunnels, and he is gonna be greeted by Zine right here. But Borkum comes in from behind, and oh my god, Zine, what a god, turns around and gets the headshot onto him as well. Instant 2-man advantage secured for MVP, and now they're gonna be bringing on this assault towards A-long. Kenzie trying to rattle off some shots over here from A-short, but he is worried about getting backstabbed from lower tunnels. He's trapped in a pretty awkward position. The bomb is gonna get planted. 3 versus 5 retake situation, which has the defuse kit onto him, but it's gonna be Zine who's coming in with the backstab now. Switches over to the USB, which is right there waiting for him. And can he get the kill though? Yes, he does. Zine gonna go down. 3 versus 4 situation, and time is ticking down. Kenzie trying to get the shot onto this guy at car, but all of them are gonna be demolished by a volley of bullets by those Glocks. I feel like the Glocks have been buffed a little in the recent update. And even if you get to medium or something short range, they are pretty devastating. And this becomes a big problem for them. Early on, the USBs used to be the prime weapon. One tap headshot, and you were able to land the shots even from pretty far away. And oh, good god, mini setup, what a shot. Instantly eliminating Wits from the server, and now bringing it down to a 4 versus 5 situation at the very start of the round. We have 4 just moving in towards A-long right now, but we also have at the same time Zine, who is just about to go in. Glow coming in from A-shot. It's gonna be a hardcore A split. We have an A-shot stack from the TNC players, and here they go. They come pushing in. Glow is aware of this push, and he's waiting for them all towards mid. Meanwhile, the bomb is gonna get planted. MVP secure A-long, and now they have TNC cornered into its A-shot and lower tunnels. They don't have to go ahead and take this fight, but Glow has the supreme position over here, gets the kill onto Pro, but Borkum is here to 1D game and finish him off. Zeph instantly gonna tear bullets through the head of Papi Chulo, leaving Kenzie and Borkum in a 2 versus 4 situation. They have no armor, and the best thing that they can hope to do is get some kills with those CZs, but none of that is gonna happen as MVP steamroll to 2-0. TNC were not able to make that force by work in their favor in the previous round, and as a result, this time it's gonna be a full eco. They do have some nades and flashes, so this could be a pretty exciting round. Let's see what they can do. But Zine, oh my god, he's already doing a ton of damage. He's opened up 2 kills towards A-long. Well, not that big of an achievement for him because they were unarmored players with USB, so he does not even end up falling below half his HP. But that's 2-man advantage secured for MVP. Solo also making things work by getting those kills, and Zeph, oh my god, look at that, punishing the mid push from the CTs. MVP have a secured 3-0 lead, and that is gonna be the saving grace for TNC. Now they can finally afford some weapons. Let's see whether or not they're able to put this to the best use. M4s, 4 smokes, and only 1 incendiary grenade onto its the CTs. We do have an AWP onto Wits. Let's see where he's gonna be posting it. Wits gonna be posting that op towards the B side, and this is pretty interesting because TNC have completely left mid unguarded. It's only gonna be Bro who's gonna be watching the CT base area and hoping that none of the TNC players, none of the MVP players come pouring out of mid. We also have Borkum over there to back him up, but for now MVP are playing a pretty passive default. They have control over A-long doors and top of mid. For now, Borkum is not going to contest them on towards mid, but we do have a pretty aggressive position taken up by Papi Chulo towards A-long. Here comes the flash, and Papi Chulo is going to be in trouble. He knows there are players headed his way, but is he aware that he is also looking to get a pick towards the mid area? Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates have already started to crawl up A-shot. This A-shot execute is just about to fall in. TNC, are they ready for this? Flashes primed and incendiary grenades equipped. The op is also just starting to make its way back towards the A side as they realize that A shot is going to be under assault. For now, the incendiary grenades and smokes are holding them at bay. But oh my god, MVP have some different plans. Out of nowhere, the B smoke comes out, and now they have begun their assault towards the B side. It's going to be up to Wits with this AWP to make some shots happen. He gets one. Can he get the other one? Nope, not going to happen. Glow comes out and annihilates him. Zeph in CT base is cutting off all the rotations from TNC, and they're going to be forced to rotate all the way back from T-spawn and enter from the upper tunnels, where we already have 3 people looking in their directions. In fact, they're not even going to do that. They're going to give this up, and they're going to post for exit frags. MVP have secured the 4th round as well, and TNC are just falling apart right now. They lose the buy round. They will manage to survive with these M4s, but then the rest of their teammates have absolutely no money, and they will have to force and settle for either CC75s and armor, or have to go for a complete eco. MVP, on the other hand, they already have $6,800 on solo. So after this victory, they'll probably in 5 digits. MVP turning into the Bank of Korea right now. $10,000 onto 2 of their teammates. The rest are pretty close behind. So MVP, even if they lose multiple rounds in a row, they are not going to be in trouble at all. TNC finally taking the well-deserved tactical timeout. They have to figure out a way to stop the assault from MVP, and so far MVP has been successful in taking mid control. That is because TNC has not even been giving them any resistance to its mid. They have been focusing on both these sides, and MVP take advantage of this, crawl all the way down to its mid, and then they have the potential to pretty much go anywhere because they have so much control over the map. All the options are open for them, and TNC, that's the mistake they're making. They're giving MVP a lot of options. I mean, in the previous round, TNC tried to go a shot. That did not really work because they were greeted by a volley of Molotov. So they simply just skip plans and go towards mid to B. And that's the kind of flexibility that MVP have at this point. And that is exactly what TNC need to stop MVP from getting. And look at this. This time we have a pretty cheeky push. Borkum and Wids, along with their upgraded pistols, are going to be pushing into its B tunnels. Now they have so much information. These are the kind of plays that TNC need to be making if they want to get a grip, if they want to get a groove on what MVP are up to. Now they realize none of the MVP players are towards B, and the rotation should be called into its the A site. There is Kenzie and Papi Chulo guarding the A site, and they should be very, very careful right now. We already have these players coming in, 2 of them sneaking in from lower tunnels. Meanwhile, it's going to be Pro who's coming in all the way from T-spawn to backstab them. MVP are slowly and steadily starting to creep up towards A long, and they have absolutely no idea that they're about to get backstabbed. We do have one player watching. I think it's gonna be Emily Sata, who is aware that there could be a potential backstab. But Papi Chulo, tries to land those shots with the M4, but not gonna happen. Borkum also gets instantly deleted from the server. And this is a massacre. MVP, with absolutely no effort, have taken the A bomb site. Kenzie, trying to rattle off from salts, does get the headshot on the Zeph and manages to bring the situation to a 2 versus 4. But that is still too much of a task for Pro and Wids. And okay, they were trying to go for that boost into the A-long boxes so that hopefully they would be able to get a few exit kills. But seems like that's not happening, as the rest of the MVP players are already towards A-long, and they're going to fall all the way back to T-spawn to save whatever they can. Pro managed to retrieve that M4, and Wits has still his P250. No armor on him though, and hasn't even managed to retrieve a rifle. So Wits is the dispensable player over here, but then Pro desperately has to hold on to his M4 because that's the one weapon he cannot afford to lose at this point. Finally, TNC have plenty of money to bring on a double op setup. Bro and his teammate are going to be up with both these bits. He's going to be pointing that AWP towards the B side just now, starting to go towards mid. Meanwhile, it's going to be able to somehow make this op sink towards A long, but that's simply not going to happen. Glow peeks out very easily and puts a bullet in his head. Minizeta follows up with another kill onto Borkum. All of a sudden, it's down to a 3 versus 3 as Wits and Papi Chulo somehow make it out of that smoke. and get that push. But look at this. It's now the B side under assault. The A assault was just a distraction. It's gonna be up to Wits to land these shots. He has that 1v1 against Minizeta, and Wits wins it. Minizeta is gonna be deleted from the server instantly. Zine is the one who switches over to the AWP. They have control of the B side, but then TNC are just outside, and they are ready for this retake. The bomb is finally going to go down. Solo, he's going to be greeted by a bunch of Molotovs. Luckily, he hasn't quite taken any damage yet. Both the players of MVP are pretty healthy. Now, Solo from behind the box gets the opening pick on Solo, but now he's setting it around from both the sides. Oh my god, Zine misses one shot. Finally gets the shot onto Kenzie. It's a 1 versus 1. Wits has to win this anyhow. Zine misses. Can he do this? No. Wits follows up, jumps up to the platform, and he has plenty of time to make those shots happen and also get the defuse in time. Oof. Finally, TNC open up their winning account and put the first round on the scoreboard, stopping the MVP juggernaut. Minizeta once again will be looking to get those opening pick towards mid. Not gonna be able to land any of those shots just yet, but we do have Wits holding a passive off angle towards mid, so he's gonna be guarding that place. Meanwhile, it's waiting just at the edge of the smoke. He does manage to get 2 kills, switches to an AK-47, gets the double step as well. Papichulo trying to spring it, not gonna be able to land those shots, but Zine with the double kill opens up things at A-Long, and things are going haywire. It's a bloodbath on A-Long. Will MVP be able to break through the defense? Yes, they can. Kenzie also gonna be able to get that frag, and it's now gonna be down to Brokem and Wits, and they are getting smoked off the CT base. Wits has an angle towards the A-Long crossing, but will he be able to land those shots? Yes, he does. Zine walks straight into his crosshairs, and he balls the situation down back to a 2 versus 2. Wits, the upper down in CT base. The M4 is towards a shot. Minizeta and Solo have their work cut out for them. They have to defend this bomb site as long as they can. Borkem, however, has the plans, goes all the way in towards a shot and gets that pick onto Solo, leaving Minizeta towards a long in a 1 versus 2. He has the AWP. The C4 is planted for him, and let's see whether or not he's able to pull this off. Wits has an angle to him, shoulder piece, and misses. Wits misses the other shot himself. Both these players are missing their op shots. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Meanwhile, Borkem has managed to defuse the bomb. Wits, this guy, under all that pressure, he was starting to show cracks. He was missing all these shots, but all of a sudden, it's just Minizeta. He also manages to mess up those shots, and I think it was that pressure of getting gunned down by the oppa that got to him, and that gave Borkem plenty of time to get the defuse in. Oh, but this time Minizeta making up for what he lost in the previous round. Borkem gets instantly deleted from the server. That's called sweet revenge. Borkem, he defused the bomb in the last round, but now he's as dead as a bird. Zeph gonna be going towards the B side, trying to get that pick onto Wids. Wids cannot scope in time, and he instantly walks into his crosshairs, has his head taken off his shoulders. Pro Kenzie and Papichulo. Now, 3 versus 5 retake situation. They're already guarding the mid doors, and Pro walks straight into his crosshairs. 2 versus 5, and now Kenzie has absolutely no option but to go for that M4 save. Papichulo is close behind him. They know that Minizeta is still holding towards the base, and they want to take that AWP away from him. But Minizeta, he is aware that TNC are up to no good. Has that op scoped towards a long, finally going to be making his way back towards the B-bomb site. That means it's going to be up to Glow to finish off these 2 players. But does he know where they are? Papichulo already has a pretty aggressive angle over here, so any of the players that walk up mid are going to be walking straight into his crosshairs and into the wings of death. Zeph, oh, he gets caught off guard, but now he realizes where the other player is. Somehow, takes no damage and manages to survive. But now he wants this fight. Papichulo wins it. We have backup in the form of Glow as well, but oh, Papichulo gets that dink, but not able to get that kill though. Minizeta finishes off Kenzie finally, and Glow survives with really less HP. MVP lose only 1 player in that round, and TNC have lost all their momentum. Once again gonna be going for a tactical timeout. Let's see what they are up to this time. They have only $2,700 onto Papichulo. That means it's gonna be an eco territory for them. They can probably go for a force buy, purchase some CZs, but then I'm not really sure whether or not CZ will still be prevalent in the meta, especially since it's been nerfed now. TNC in the tactical timeout are under quite a lot of pressure. Philippines, I mean, TNC is a roster that is more popularly known for their Dota team, but they are trying to make some waves with the CSGO scene as well. Oh, and look at that. All the AK-47s doing plenty of damage to the CTs crossing over at mid. Borkum already down to 29 HP, and he has Glow headed right in his direction. Borkum, he has to somehow land a miraculous shot. Otherwise, there's really no chance that he's going to win this against an AK-47 at that range. Oh, he does manage to do quite a lot of damage. Borkum falls down to 56 HP, but he's finally going to down. Minizeta also backs him up with another kill. Kenzie Papichulo and wins 3 versus 5 situation. Kenzie trying to go and do some cheeky blades towards the top of mid, but Zowie is here to greet him with a volley of bullets from AK-47. He gets another headshot on Papichulo, which also bids his life goodbye as the MVP steamroll to 7-2. That's a pretty good lead taken in the first half already, and we still have more to go. This time as well, they do not have enough money to get anything right now. They are going to purchase some CZs, a nade and a smoke, but that's all going to be it. They have an A-shot stack over here, so they probably work with those range, but Zain has some different plans. Kenzie good for only 1 kill. MVP have broken through a shot. It's going to be a throw. Tries to go in for a backstab, but Zeph hears him just in time, turns around and sprays him down. It's now going to be up to Borkum and wins. And there you go, they're greeted by the EWP. It's all going to be up to Borkum. Surrounded from each and every direction, has only a CZ, not a lot of weaponry to go up against the armored MVP players. He does hear Minizeta going in towards a shot, and this is Borkum's call to go ahead and try to go for a cheeky play. But Mini, he knows exactly what Borkum is up to. He knows that the last player was somewhere towards high mid, and he is aware that Borkum will be over here to get those extra frags, and that's exactly where MVP are headed. This is Borkum's chance to shine. He needs to get those extra frags so that he can put somewhat of a dent in MVP's economy, but because they're already up to $16,000 right now. Here comes the smoke. Borkum still survives with 73 HP, but no, he walks out and manages to get 1 kill. That's nice, that's nice. That's 1 less weapon in the hands of MVP. That ridiculous shot from Minizeta though, in my opinion, it's not usually the AWPer that goes for a lurk roll, but this time Minizeta is doing so much damage, staying at the top of the mid and holding these angles so that he can stop the TNC players from rotating in anywhere. But this time it's gonna be Wits. He opens up by getting a kill onto Solo. That's man advantage secured for TNC, but will they be able to hold on to this one? That remains to be seen. Okay, we are experiencing some sort of lag. We will try to get it fixed. Give me a second.